Hey everybody, John here, all miniatures great and small. Today we're going to be unboxing the Panther A for bolt action from Warlord Games. So we got the box here, a nice picture of the Panther on the cover. I apologize for the glare. Contents: one 1/56 scale hard plastic World War II medium tank, bolt action stat card, full color water slide decal sheet, construction leaflet, and damage markers. So we can see some examples here. Also down below we've got the Warlord Games logo, as well as Tagliari, which is a plastic model company. So it sounds like Warlord Games either outsourced or is using, you know, with permission obviously, something from Tagliari, however you pronounce it. On the back we have some history of the Panther tank. We see some painted examples. Model includes detailed German tank commander. Set includes bolt action stat card, water slide decal sheet, assembly leaflet, and vehicle damage markers. Cool. So you may have seen me unbox some 1/56 scale tanks from other company, and you know, I was pretty happy with that. But obviously that one doesn't come with the the Warlord Games bolt action specific stuff. All right, well, let's take a look at the contents here, shall we? Okay. So first up we have the stat card. We also have a decal sheet, as well as packed for you by Vaz. All right, well, thanks, Vaz. I appreciate it. Let's take a closer look at that decal sheet, shall we? You got your numbers, you got your Iron Cross, you've got some different division symbols. So pretty nice. You really don't need a ton of decals for the Germans. We've got the cost here. A veteran Panther would be a whopping 426 points. You know, Panther can be just a beast. Special rules. Super heavy anti-tank gun. Very cool. Alright, so that's that. Then we have basically a catalog for Tagliari and bolt action on the other side. We have the assembly instructions. Really, it does not look that complicated, does it? Which, in its own way, is pretty good. Then we have the plastic, very dark German gray. I guess before we crack that open, we have some wooden tokens, as well as some cotton. These are just discs. And then, you know, so you can brew up your tank, I suppose, make it look all cool and destroyed. I guess those wooden markers are for damage. Let's go ahead. Ooh, I like. And let's look at this one first. We have that Zimmerite coating. Some track detail. Bottom of the hull for the tracks. Those look like toe attachment points, maybe. And this one we have that for the tracks, kind of the interleaved wheels. More tracks. Back of the hull, you can see some of that Zimmerite. The turret. gun manlet, side skirts. There's the tank commander. Not bad. Oh, there we go. There's the barrel there. All right, let's go ahead and assemble this bad boy and take a look at it. Okay, we are done with the assembly. So assembly was okay, as you saw when we were taking the look at the frame. Now there's not a ton of pieces. Now it did have that split track to it, which I did not like, and you can kind of see here in the front where this one I got pretty much spot on. This one's got a little twist to it, which was kind of a pain, to be honest. If I was smart, I would not have put these side skirts on before painting it, but oh well, what I do for the channel. And the model looks good. I mean, I put it down from this distance, it looks really good. But I don't know, there's just a few things I didn't like. The detail is pretty thin on a few things, like for example that gun that you see there, machine gun, is very thin, and for a wargaming model I think that's very easy to break off. And if this is this is from a scale model company, so they modeled the machine guns to scale rather than oversized, which you see in some of the other offerings. The other thing is too, like these grates are just there's nothing underneath them. They're just open into the shell of the model. I don't know if you can see, but you can actually see my finger in there. So there's no detailing underneath, and maybe that's okay. I'm sure it'll probably be okay, but it just seemed kind of weird that there are these holes into this massive cavity, but there's nothing in there to see. Also, when the bottom and top hull were put together, there was a few areas where it was just kind of loose fitting, but that is just kind of me nitpicking. I mean, I think it looks like exactly what it's supposed to be like. It looks like a Panther, and it looks intimidating. Once it's assembled, you're looking at it like this, it's very hard to see problems. And I think like these track issues that I was talking about, see, I glued them and then put super glue on them as well, so they turned out okay. But I'll probably gunk this up with mud and dirt so you don't see it anyway, so it's not that big a deal really. But detail wise, again, looks really nice. Now what I like to do is just give you an idea of scale. Here's a couple of bolt action infantry. These are Japanese guys, but look good. I mean, it's all bolt action, so you would hope that the tank and infantry look good together. This is just a scale comparison to the Chiha that came in the starter set. I think it's a Chiha. I keep forgetting. And you can kind of see how just ridiculously tiny it is. This is also a Warlord model. Pretty cool. And then the Rubicon Sherman 76. And here you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the see, that gun barrel is a lot thicker. I did not put the machine gun on here yet because it's so thin, but you can see that that's pretty thick. But yeah, you see the Panther's kind of a big boy even compared to the Sherman. Sherman's taller, but and I'm not sure barrel wise, realistically, this is probably oversized for gaming. That one's probably not, but it still looks bigger and longer and scarier, which is good because this is a 6mm. This is kind of this long-barreled, high-velocity 75mm gun. But yeah. So, all right, there you go, guys. That is a look at the Panther A with Zimrite coating from Bolt Action Games, the plastic model. Overall, I mean, I like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. There's a few little hitches on assembly, but you know, every model has their own little quirks putting them together. The tracks, I would say, would probably be the most annoying part, and even then it wasn't bad, you know, once I thought about it for a little while. So overall, you know, good on Battlefront, producing a very cool looking iconic tank. As far as the battle between Bolt Action and Rubicon models, for me the jury's still out. As far as all of the Bolt Action scale models I've built, probably the Sherman was my favorite, so the Rubicon, but it had significantly more parts than this. This was pretty easy to put together and pretty quick. So there you go, guys. Thumbs up to Bolt Action and their Panzer A with Zimrite coating. This will be the start of my German army for Bolt Action, so that yeah, I can have some fun. All right, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider giving us a like and subscribe. Click that bell to receive notification when we release new content. Also, please do consider membership. Membership will help support the channel and let us continue doing what we're doing. Check out that join button down below the view screen you're looking at right now. Also, if you like our Flames of War content, we do have our Patreon for Flames of War viewers who get access to a Flames of War battle report custom for them every month. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching and keep on gaming.